Podcast starts at 19 seconds.
Welcome to Fit the Description, a Black Men's podcast where various Black men come together to talk about life, society, entertainment, culture, news, and whatever else we want to talk about from various Black men's perspective. I am your host, G, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm probably going to change this intro pretty soon here because we kind of changed the way we record these podcasts. That's why you don't hear anybody in the intro like you used to. So I don't know. I'll have to figure that one out, but I'm just letting you know, at least for a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to change it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but give me a little bit of time and we'll get the intro figured out. Now, with that being said, make sure you weigh in to subscribe or follow depending on your platform. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to check out the Clips channel, Fit the Description Podcast over there on YouTube. Make sure to check us out over there on Instagram, opinion_Pete_network. Yes, I know I say it every podcast, but yes, I do need to work on it. But at least it is up. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the podcast. What do you think about LeBron James going to the Sixers? I know we talked about it before. I think you were.
Dude, I said that. I already told you that. I already told you where he was going to go if he wants to win. So, I feel like I said before, if he wants to win now, the Sixers are his best choice because he doesn't have to do shit. That would be his best choice. Like they are guaranteed with the bench they have. That is a team that's already built up. Embiid is their only weak link that I would say, but if LeBron can help him get, like I said, play 50% of the games he missed last year, they'll be fine. That team is stacked. With him and Jaylen Brown on that squad, fucking insane.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that was crazy to see, like, because I think I woke up today and saw that he went to Philly. I thought it was a joke. And
I thought it was fake too.
Yep. I personally believe that's because of that Miami post. Because I think he was going to go to Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think that messed that up.
I feel like he picked that team because of that, and I also feel like he picked that team because everybody was. I hate to say that LeBron James is this petty, but I feel like it's just Stephen A. It's like Stephen A. was saying he was going to go certain places. And, yes, Miami didn't help with that post because I believe, yes, if that post didn't happen, he would have chose Miami. But it just would have been, he wouldn't have had a chance to win this year.
Yeah.
Unless he has some shooters. But, and like I said, Stephen A. is always like, it's his podcast and, hurry up, you're going to Miami. Just tell us already. And everybody's saying that. It's like, I just feel like he purposely did the opposite that nobody expected. Because I could truly say, even though I said it, I said it weeks ago. So, but I was like, dude, it's either Miami or Cleveland for sure. If he wants to finish out his career. I didn't think the Sixers, because the Sixers just have a terrible track record of trust the process. So I just didn't see that happening.
So do you think he's gonna retire as a Sixer? You think this is it after this? Or you think he may go
No. He literally said that this is his last destination.
Okay.
So now that is crazy to me that he would announce that being on the Sixers, like this is it. So he's got 2 years left on this deal, and he said this is it. So I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't think he would announce that.
I get it. I thought he was going to do maybe the Sixers for these last 2 years and maybe go to either. I thought he would maybe go back to Cleveland one more year, kind of like what Kevin Garnett did with T-Wolves. We went to T-Wolves one more year. They retired. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm not a Sixers fan. I am a Philly fan, obviously, but I'm not a Sixers fan. But I think it's awesome. I mean, I don't know what your second question is, but I think it's cool. I mean, I'm fucking happy for him. I'm just happy it's over. To be honest with you,
Yeah. Which that
happy
goes,
it's over.
which that goes
You
into
said
my
what?
that actually goes into that leads into my second question of why do you think the Lakers fan did not like LeBron? Because that's a big conversation that's happening out here, and I wanted to get your thoughts on why the Lakers.
Because he's
Because he's gay.
because he's
Gay.
because he's a flaming homosexual.
He's fucking gay.
I think personally that the expectations of the Laker fans are a bunch of unrealistic old heads. That's
Yep. I
that
think he's
yes. Do I feel like LeBron James? Like I'll put it to you like this: nobody is looking at the Sixers and saying that they want them to win. Like nobody's like, oh, LeBron James is over. Like honestly, if they lose, they don't have to blame LeBron. And it's like you come off of winning a championship, or actually 2 years of winning a championship with Cleveland to go to a Lakers squad, and people just expected you to win right away. Like I forgot what year he went there. You know what's the exact year he went there?
I think it was.
But
I think it was actually no. I think it was 2018. I think I'll look it up. I think it was 2018.
2018,
I think.
and it's like people said, okay, we're getting rid of these future stars for you to bring us a championship. Like I said, LA, New York, even though New York was like, yes, it's always been like high expectations, but people kind of just made, like, oh, well, who cares? New York ain't going to win shit. But now New York is back being one of those teams that y'all going to have high expectations for now. It's like there is no excuse. And the Sixers are another team. If the Sixers win with him on the team, now that expectation now is there again. No, there ain't no fucking excuse. You guys are winners now. But I just feel like LA has a lot of high expectations for any player. It's just like Lucas. I feel like it's gonna be the same way for him out there. Like they're gonna expect him to bring home a championship, and I'm just like, bro, calm the fuck down. Have you seen the West? The West is ridiculous. Lakers fans or not Lakers fans, people just, I get it. And especially after seeing this, am I going to sit here and say that I enjoyed this whole procrastination of him choosing a team? Fuck no. I'm a grown ass man now. I need you to. It wasn't that serious. I can truly see if this is how people felt when he went to Miami and did all that speculation and blah, blah, blah shit. I get it. Does everybody saying, oh, well, does he deserve the time to decide? I guess, but it wasn't that fucking serious. You could have been chose this. There is no way in hell you got bounced out of the second round or whatever of the playoffs. You've been talking about this with your family. There ain't no fucking way in hell. It's been a month since the free agency. You could have been chose this.
Okay, I was right. I was right. He went there in 2018. So
it's been 3 weeks since they've gotten Jaylen Brown. You could have been chose this.
I agree.
Especially no wait, and hold on, hear me out. The only reason why I say he could have been chose this, nigga, you got $8 million for 2 years. Nigga, you got nothing. You literally got nothing.
Yeah, but that was the problem. They said that nobody was giving him shit because he's old now. He's done. So yeah.
No. That isn't the reason why any team wasn't giving him anything. If the whole team has any money because of the second apron, that's the NBA's fault. Everybody had the bare minimum to give him. Miami only had $2.8 million to give him, and the only team that could have gave him and the most money is because they haven't signed Draymond Green is Golden State. They could have gave him $15 million because they have $18 million on the board. They could have gave him 15, Draymond 3, and he would have been fine with it.
Yep.
But no team had any money. Cleveland only had about what, 6 million. It's like, so I don't fault him for choosing the Sixers because you have a team, but you get no money. Miami could only gave you 2.8 million, maybe 3 million, but we have no team. we got a starting five and that's it. We got garbage on the bench. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that fucking second apron is just bullshit. But
see, that's how you know he's a LeBron fan. No one will just admit he's getting old. Nobody really fucking yeah, he's still a great player, but is he worth all of that shit anymore? Nah. A couple years ago, sure.
Like I said,
Now,
like, is he worth 8 million? He's worth more than that.
Not really, because you're not trying to build somebody who just wants a ring. You're trying to build a fucking team that's going to be a dynasty. So that fool fucking coming for 1 or 2 years is irrelevant.
See, that's where I disagree with you, and that's my issue with the NBA. Teams aren't built, or players aren't thinking dynasty-wise. Maybe teams are, but players, like, okay, for instance, how do you lose 3 players off of this Knicks team? You had a great team, and like, even if you go on to next season, you're still top 3, if not more, maybe top 2 in the East, even with all the trades. It's like you don't leave a Knicks team that you just won with if you're trying to build a dynasty as fucking players. That's crazy to me. Players will tell you straight up. It's like okay, Kawhi Leonard leaving Toronto and knowing that the only reason why he won is because everybody was injured, understandable. But you going to the Clippers, dumbest thing you could have ever done. Why would you go to the West? Should have stayed on the East. That's what I didn't understand about Kawhi. But it's like, when it comes to players wanting to build dynasties, it's just they don't care about that. They just care about who's ever going to pay them the most.
Yeah, players for sure. I'm not. It's like I said. It's not the players. The players are only fucking players. The people who want to build a dynasty is the front office. Because if they don't, they're gonna be out of a job.
Yeah, but they're doing a shit job doing it. Like, they're doing a shit job building dynasties because these players don't want to stay. You need players to build a dynasty. Okay, so what are you saying? Like, okay, like, what comes first? And the players or the front office?
Who comes first? Well, the front office. Front office is gonna come first, bro.
And to me, I don't see that. It's like, you gotta have the right players for a dynasty. Like, okay, you can fire anybody in the front office, but if you lose a Kevin Durant, then your people have gotten fired for trading away their star player. Look at Dallas. They got fired for trading away the star player.
Oh, that's again. It's the front office comes before the players, because it's the front office's job to pick those dynasty role players. So yes, LeBron James, and again, I may not like the dude, but I can tell you, yes, he is a fucking great athlete, but he's not a role player anymore. He gave that shit up a long time ago. He just wants his, and that's it. I mean, but again, after 20 plus fucking years, you get bored and just want, the accolades at this point. But the front office has to look at that and be like, okay, look, we have to build a team that's going to win championships for at least be contenders for the next 5 or 10 years. Is that dude going to be one of those guys? No. He's got 2 years left and he's out. So why would you blow your bag on this fucking guy to pull a circus to your town and then walk away?
Because he puts asses in seats like he's going to for the next 82 games. And that brings money to the team. That makes money for the owners, the front office. Like I said, there's no way in hell from the last 10 years of watching NBA bullshit, you can tell me that teams care more about putting asses in seats than they do about championships. Championships to me mean absolutely nothing on the spectrum of basketball. It literally means nothing because we treat championships like they're like, who cares? Like, okay, the Knicks just won. Happy for the Knicks. Move on. I don't feel like they make a big enough spectacle about championships like they should. It's like we've had this conversation. I feel like, yes, when a team is winning back-to-back championships, now
yes, exactly. That means something, right? That's what I was about to say. Like, okay, so winning a championship, yes, because it doesn't. The last few teams that have won a championship, they become irrelevant the next fucking year.
Exactly.
So who the fuck would care about a one-hit wonder? But again, when the Lakers fucking did it, when the Bulls did it, when Golden State did it, oh shit, these motherfuckers are it. So yes, why wouldn't the front office want to build a team that can compete and contend for 10 years and win maybe 2, 3, 4 championships in that fucking set?
If you can get LeBron James on a farewell tour on your team for the next 2 years, that draws attention, rivalries. Like I said, it puts asses in seats. I don't think that the Sixers are thinking, yes, don't get me wrong. Before I say what I'm about to say, I think the Sixers have the best chance of winning a championship. So before I say anything, let me say that. With the squad they have, with or without LBJ, to me, they got a squad. They got a fucking squad. A really good squad. But do I feel that the Sixers care about, like, is that their first priority of winning a championship? Because if that was the case, they could have got 2 for the price of 1. When it comes to Bron, you could have got DeMar DeRozan. You could have got a Bradley Beal. You could have got a lot of other people to help your team other than LBJ for 2 years for $8 million. But I feel that you got a chance to capitalize on something money-wise to basically help you in 2 years if this does go belly up, which everybody thinks it is going to go belly up. It's like they know that even if they lose, they still win. I don't feel like any other team he could have played to, it would have been awful because you can't. You got 3 superstars on that team now. You got Embiid, Jaylen Brown, and LeBron James. And then you have an up-and-coming superstar in Tyrese Maxey. So you have 4 capable guys. No other team could have given him that.
Okay. Tell me another team that LeBron has fucking been on that they didn't build a team around him to win championships.
But the thing about the first year in Cleveland, can't say like his first run in Cleveland, that was the biggest issue. is that they did not build a team around him.
Exactly. Get it done. So he had to leave where they built a super team around him, and then they won, right? But once he left, did any of those fucks stay?
You said, did they stay?
Yes. The team, usually when he get cannibalized, motherfuckers leave, motherfuckers retire, motherfuckers are out. So why would they be like, yeah, for 2 years, we're going to build a team around him, and then as soon as this fuck leaves, everybody else is gone?
But, okay, but you can't say that this team has built a team around LeBron James. The team is already built. It's literally been built for a month. It had nothing to do, like, yes. Now, okay, I will say this. And if multiple teams plan to get LeBron, so did they make certain trades recently? Yes, but he didn't go to any of those teams. And did certain players hold off signing contracts? Yes, but I can't say that about the Sixers because they kind of already got what they got. Like, they were all like, that was one team that, yes, it was in the talks, but they already traded. Or not traded. I can't even say they traded. I don't know how, like,
And again,
Celtics purposely traded for Paul George just to get Jaylen Brown out of there. I don't think it had anything to do with Braun. It just they didn't want to get Braun no more.
exactly. And at the end of the day, fucking, that's why LeBron James got what he got. Because they had already built the team, but they're like, oh, yeah, we can take this motherfucker too. This is the first time in his career he's kind of an afterthought.
Yeah, like I said, I don't agree with that. When the whole NBA stops because of you having made a decision, like I said to G, it's like I was going to tell you this. When the whole NBA stops because you haven't made your choice, I can't say that you'll ever be an afterthought. Can't say that. A 42-year-old man literally put the NBA on hold for literally a month. Can never say he's an afterthought. Can never say he's an afterthought. I disagree with that.
Of course you're going to disagree with that because you're like, no way, not my guy, no way. But again, yes, he's an attraction. So, yes, everybody's interested. But again, that's why we've been talking about this whole damn time. Everybody just wanted to know. Just make up your mind. Fuck. At the end of the day, he chose something. What did he do? He chose something, even you're like, this motherfucker didn't even get shit. And so, but he's gone somewhere. He's making some money. And that's all people are going to give a shit about now. So everything's irrelevant. So he made a spectacle. Everybody's going to be like, see, he's not irrelevant. Look, people cared. That whole NBA stopped. Did it really? Because you just made it clear there was trades going on all over the place that didn't have shit to do with him.
No, like I said, he stopped the NBA. He never said he stopped teams. He stopped the NBA. He stopped schedules being made. He stopped talks of different things. Like I said, what's his name said he couldn't even finish the schedule because they're waiting on him to pick a team. That's insane. When you can't even make a schedule because of one person, literally a month, you stop the scheduling of the NBA. What's his name? Dan Gilbert, the commissioner, said he basically stopped the NBA because he hasn't made a decision yet. And you got the commissioner of the NBA saying this? You stop the NBA. Like, it's not just me, it's not just everybody. The commissioner of the NBA said he cannot make a schedule because they're waiting on one man's decision that you're saying that isn't relevant anymore. It's crazy to me.
Yeah. I mean, again, he's irrelevant as far as the basketball is concerned. As far as being a spectacle, oh, definitely. That just shows how dog shit the league is right now.
And okay, James, and we're saying the same thing in two different ways. Like I said before, I'm not disagreeing with you that, like I said, LeBron did not go to this team to win. He, like I said, I'm just saying that they know what they're doing. It's a strategy in place. No other team is going, or should I say, no other East team is going to be. It's like if you want easy wins, stay in the East. Now, if you don't want to be the face of the team, go to the 76ers because you got three other people that, yes, is LeBron James going to be a fourth or third option? Yes, and that's what he wants. He does not want to work that hard at 42 years old. But you still put asses in seats every time you put on a jersey. Watch, his fucking Sixers jersey is going to be the number one jersey sold in the NBA, just like every other year. And like I said, I'm just saying to the point of where it's insane. Or what was G's second question? Like, how do you feel about the Lakers? Like I said, to the point of Lakers have high expectations. The East does not have high expectations, and the Sixers damn short. If he loses and doesn't win a championship, it would not be that bad if he would have went to the T-Wolves, if he would have went to the Spurs, if he would have went to the Knicks, if he would have went to any other team, he would have got criticized. I feel like this is a free pass for him. We are saying the same exact thing, just in two different ways. This is a cop-out. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. But I literally am amazed that this 42-year-old man still has power enough, and when people deny him of greatness, that's my argument with you. I'm not denying that it's like I just said at the beginning of this, like, bro, you should have just picked this team earlier. I said that earlier. Like all of this spectacle and bullshit was stupid. It's like this was your best choice if you want to win now. I said this weeks ago on the podcast. This is your best choice if you want to win now. You didn't have to do all this fucking, I'm going to talk to my family and all this shit. But you just chose a team that either way it goes, if you lose or win, like it doesn't matter for the next 2 years because nobody expects the 76ers to be a great team with or without you.
Yeah. I mean, again, to me, it's just like he has to do something to stay in the spotlight. So,
I feel like he could have went to any team and stayed in the spotlight.
Well, I don't know.
Okay. Not any team. I would say he could have went to any team on the top 8 options and still be in the spotlight. Any team that either had him or wanted him, let's say the Sixers, the Warriors, Miami, he could have stayed on the Lakers. He could have went to the T-Wolves. He could have went to Cleveland. He could have went to Miami. He could have went to the Spurs, if I didn't already say. He could have went to the Warriors. He could have went to 6 or 8 teams and still been the talk of the town. And basically every single team. Yes, okay, if he would have went to the fucking Pelicans or the fucking Raptors, no, you're fucking half this off. I think honestly, to be honest with you, and the worst team that he could have went to, everybody thinks that it's like one of those lower teams. But you want to know the worst team that he could have went to and that he would have pissed everybody off? The Clippers. He should have went to the fucking Clippers and pissed the world off. That would have been hilarious.
They would have pissed everybody off. That would piss everybody off.
I wouldn't have pissed everybody off.
Going to the Clippers.
The Clippers would have loved him. He would have been like Blake Griffin.
It would have terrible.
It would have been fucking great.
It would have been terrible.
Blake Griffin.
And there with Kawhi Leonard, who can't leave right now.
Look at here. I'm sitting next to Kawhi Leonard's high school right now. Okay, back off. You know that, right? My shop is next to that asshole's high school.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they bring.
That's why he came back to Cliff. I know he's from out here, but I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, they bring that fuck up all the time. Kawhi Leonard went here. Fuck you. Kobe Bryant also came to this school once too. Who gives a shit?
Now, it would have been funny if fucking every fucking LA guy would have came and joined him at the Clippers. And James Harden, Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan. All these some LA dudes would have came and joined him on the Clippers. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, they probably would have bombed, but yeah.
They wouldn't have bombed. Are you kidding me? Fucking Keith just said asses in seats.
That's the season show.
Yeah, but I'm talking about trying to win.
No, they're not winning.
Yeah, they ain't winning.
But if you put a bunch of LA natives on the fucking Clippers, oh my God, Clipper Daryl, nigga would go crazy.
Hey, especially now with and with the Lakers looking how they look. Oh yeah, Clippers would have had a good 2 years of greatness. The Laker game would have been an afterthought. Because I remember when the Lakers were an afterthought and the Clippers, Lob City, a lot of people don't talk about them, so even Kobe couldn't save them from Lob City.
Oh yeah, 110%.
Nobody gave a fuck about the Lakers from what 2005 to what 2008. Nobody gave a fuck. Or I'm sorry, the Lakers. Nobody gave a fuck about the Lakers until they won a championship.
I mean, I don't know if I would say that strong, but it might be from California. But I will definitely say the Clippers definitely have most, sure.
I just don't feel like I feel like it was Clipper Nation for a good 3 years. I'm not saying that the Lakers aren't a fucking team, obviously.
Yeah, well,
but it's like, were they talked about as much as the Lakers?
Yeah.
No.
No, I would just never go as far as to say the Lakers were an afterthought. I don't know if I'll say anything that strong, but I definitely will admit, yes, Clippers. You're right. For like at least 2-3 years, yeah, they were definitely, they were definitely the top, 110%. But nah, I don't know if I'll ever say over the Lakers. That's a lot.
Like the Rams and the fucking Chargers. Everybody's forget the Chargers are even a fucking team.
Man, fuck the Chargers.
The Rams. The Rams clicked them so much. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, but I hate Chargers for another reason. Yeah, so fuck the Chargers.
But I can't wait for this season. I'm actually looking forward to it with all the trade and the free agents and the rookies are looking pretty good for once.
Mm-hmm. So, don't get me wrong, I will enjoy to see another team win another championship. I definitely do. I know you're like you want to see dynasties. I like seeing not knowing who's going to win.
I would love to see LeBron win back to back in Philly. I would, because that would get him 6, and I would love to hear him to go out with 2 rings back on a back to back. Because I can truly say, I'm saying it now, I'll mark my words. If they win this next year, I guarantee you they're going to get another superstar in Philly that wants to win, that hasn't won yet. And Embiid, if he doesn't hold up to his end of the contract and his strength ability or whatever the case may be, I can see them getting rid of him or putting him as the 5th or 6th option and getting another big man over there and then winning again. Mark my words, if they win, I guarantee you I could see them winning again. If they win. If I got the highest chance to do it. Well, in the East at least.
Yeah. In the East, yeah.
But I can truly say, if they have to play the Spurs, if they have to play OKC, I mean, the only team I can see giving them a problem, well, obviously 2 teams. First, obviously the Spurs, because they're going to be hungry as fuck. And second, the T-Wolves now, because you got young, fucking testosterone-driven 2 motherfuckers over there that are shooters. You got shooters and arrogance with a mellow ball and Ant. It's going to be nasty over there in Minnesota. It's going to be fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yo, what's up? So you got a chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
You love this chick, but the chick cheats on you. with the rich guy. She's gonna be upset, right?
I mean, yeah, her, but I understand why.
Okay, right? Exactly, right? It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Same scenario, but she cheats on you with a fucking hobo.
Let's say that. I mean, it is technically it's the same scenario. I mean, I definitely have some questions. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. Like I told G, if if a chick goes to Dubai and fucks with a rich dude and pays a bunch of money, okay, it's great. But if I fucking pay a chick to come over and then I have her fuck a dude from Skid Row, oh yeah, your life is over. Like there's no coming back from this. There's none. I don't give a fuck what you tell me from now on. I'll have a video of Whiskey Pete Willie fucking trapping your chick with one shoe on and fucking half a ripped up fucking AC/DC shirt.
Both like the same scenarios you got cheated on, but it's definitely the situation is definitely different, all right? You know, because if it was, I really feel like, well, hey, you know, hey, that's it is what it is. It'll still hurt. Don't get me wrong, you know.
Yeah.
But there was a homeless dude. That was
like, trust me. And I just gave you the watered down version. I told him the whole deal. Like literally, we paid that guy a sandwich and gave him a bucket to go wash himself in, and then he just went to town on you. And yeah, no.
Wait, is this a real story?
Oh no. Yeah, he all fucked up. Like, wait a minute. What the hell up? Well, no, because G was like, "Oh yeah, I'm petty," and I was like, "Dude, again, just like when I talked to Keith, and he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "No, I take it past the level of petty. I don't fucking care, dude. I'm gonna fucking ruin your life." 100%. 1,000%. Ruin it. So, you can fucking, if you have money, you can fuck a chick. Yeah, you're gonna fuck this dude's girl. Okay, good. He'll be like, the dude had money. It is what it is. But if I get a hobo to fuck that chick on camera, yeah, you're not coming back from that, dog. Not a fucking chance you're coming back from that. And I have the master copy, so you can't say one thing to me. Say one thing. I'm posting it everywhere.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That would be bad.
Yeah.
That would be really bad.
Yeah, and understand.
Let me just say, I could have. I had to find some way, somehow, some way to get that footage deleted. That's all I'm gonna be saying.
I mean, and then people will be like, well, "What about the girl?" No, dude. This is all targeted towards you. Like you will feel. Nah, there's no coming back from it, bro. Because anytime you think to talk shit, hey, you better shut your mouth before I find another hobo. That's your girl's type.
But understand, another part of this conversation where this kind of came off of was, what's called the model chicks going over there to Dubai and doing the basically, I'm gonna say in the nicest way possible because we're recording and doing that feces stuff. And the question is what would be worse, the hobo or knowing that your girl was doing some of that feces stuff over there in Dubai?
Well, like I said, at the end of the day, at least she got a bang off of that. She got more money than me. Yeah, I'm just well, I mean, I guess you had to do that. But with a homeless dude, though, pretty much, then, hell, he's probably more dirtier than shit himself.
Man, exactly. You can't come back from it's a hobo, dog. Like on the like we documented going to find this guy's tent and be like, hey, you want to make coke? You want a sandwich? You want a fucking sandwich? Just like when blue flights was a thing.
Even worse, you know, if you said on camera that this hobo dude was a better in bed than her previous partner. Not that be.
Yep. Anything's possible. I mean, think about it. That homeless dude is the equivalent of a guy who's serving a life sentence in jail. And I don't think he's tapped a lot out there in the street. So, he gets a hold of that, boy, he may go crazy. Hell yeah. At the end, you just gotta look at it like, hey, he wanted it more, dog.
Hey, all that I learned from doing security is to never let down the homeless, because they be having some game.
Yeah, fact. They do.
They have game, but they have no house. They have no home.
And that's why the game is so strong. Think about it. You're able to pull a girl without having no house.
Again, if I had nothing but time to perfect my game on hitting on chicks, oh yeah, I'd probably be smooth too. The only thing is, where the fuck you gonna take her to? Now again, if that chick's gonna fuck in your tent on fucking Figaro, I mean, damn. That literally makes that girl for the streets.
I mean, come on now. We all know, if we haven't did it, we all know fucking dudes who fuck girls behind trash cans. So
okay, but that's different. You just needed to get it in. You're not saying I fucked a dude behind the trash can because that was his residence. It's a whole different ball game when you're just doing it because it's like fucking hot and steamy and dirty. Yeah. No, it's different when you're like, no, this is it. This is it. Oh, let me give you a tour of the house. So that dumpster right there, that's the kitchen. Okay, and that fucking cardboard box, okay, that's the first bedroom. See, this is fancy. See the alley? Oh yeah, that's the driveway. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're giving a tour of the house and there's no roof. Like, nah, dog. And if a hobo said we pulled up to the scene with the ceiling missing, and he meant that he's homeless, and he still pulled that chick, hell yeah, that's game. But what does that say for the chick?
Oh no, they're definitely the bottom.
Okay, holy shit. Yeah. Fuck that, dude. Really?
Like I said, the both the ops girls, the one that goes to buy, or the one that do the both know, but like I said, at least one is getting paid. This one is, I mean.
But again, it's like, okay, you go to Dubai, these dudes are putting you up in a luxurious fucking mansion or hotel. They're fucking getting you all kinds of nice clothes and gifts and this and that. And then, yeah, they're paying you to do whatever. This fucking dude, even if he gives you money, you're fucking a hobo. Like, links of standards that have slumped when you say hobo. Like,
hold on one second.